welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be making another vegetarian dish, and this is no other but okra. And okra is so good and rich in nutrients, guys, and sometimes I find that I'm not eating enough of vegetable in my house, or we're taking our vegetables for granted, and they're packed with nutrients. And for all my vegetarian friends who are watching every day, I am making this dish so you guys can enjoy as well. So hope everybody's doing well and keeping safe. If you come on down with me, we will do the cooking together. So guys, this is the okra I have here that I'm gonna cook today, and I wash it. It only looked like that because like brown because I bought it a few days now, but I wash each and every one of them, and I had it in the sun drying. That's how I like to do with the okra. A little tip for when you're cooking okra and you don't want it to be too slimy when you're cooking: do not cut the okra when it's wet. I find that brings out more slime in it. So I'm just gonna show you guys. So what I usually do, if I know I'm cooking it today, from last night I will wash it and leave it to dry so they're very dry, and when you cut it, it won't have that stickiness on it. So here I'm gonna show you guys how I usually cut it. If it's a small one like this, I like to cut them whole. If they're really big and wide, like big ones, I usually cut it like that, split it back in the middle, and then I cut it like this much, this thickness. So it's gonna cook nice, and it won't melt away or it won't fall apart. So I'm gonna cut all of them in this size, and once I'm finished cutting it, I'll show you guys how I put it together. So what I'm gonna do, I am actually doing these two. Matthew's gonna help me cut it. Once I show him how to do it, he will finish the rest for me, and then I'll show you guys the ingredients I'm adding to this. So guys, my little Matthew cut the okra up for me, and I said to him that you cut it so nicely, Matthew, that would you be my helper when I have okra to cut up? And he said, yes, Mom, but don't cook it a lot, because that made me laugh. He said, can you please don't cook it often? Because he's trying to run away from cutting it. He was tired at the end of it, but just thought I would share with you guys. So here I have my 4 headless green onions, and these are from my garden. The reason why I'm using headless is because I'm leaving the head to grow more, that I can always pick the bottom of it, which are these ones here. And I have 1 wirrie pepper for flavor. I have 4 cloves of garlic. If they were bigger cloves, I would have only used 2, but these are small. And I have half of onion because it's not a lot of okra. I'm gonna cut these up, and then I'll show you how I fry it. And this is a very okra doesn't take a lot, but the main ingredients is garlic, so make sure you put enough, but it's so simple to make. So in the pan I have a tablespoon of oil, because when you're cooking okra, I like to cook it in a little bit extra oil so it's not gonna burn or stick to the bottom. And I have my garlic, green onion, regular onion, and pepper that I'm gonna put everything into the pan right now. This is falling up, but it's okay. And I'm just trying to get everything in the pan instead of it falling out. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cook this just for a minute or so and let the flavors open up and infuse all together in this oil. I'm not gonna cook it until it's brown, just about a minute in the oil, and then I'll add my okra. I don't like when I'm cooking the okra to brown up the ingredients too much. I like the ingredients to cook along with the okra. So in this oil, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. I like to put a little bit to change the color of the okra instead of it looking all white and with no color really. I like to change it up and put about a tablespoon of tomato paste, and give it a nice color. And guys, I just want to remind everyone that okra is very rich in some very good health benefits, and it's nice to consume okra as much as you can, because if you look it up, you'll see how much nutrients you can get from this one vegetable. So again, to all my vegetarian friends, I'm putting in the okra now. For all my vegetarian friends, this is for you guys. I know you're watching my videos and probably thinking I'm not making any dish to accommodate you, but here it is today. This is vegetarian dish number 2 for this week. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna give it a turn and let the seasoning mix in, but I don't add my salt early, because I find when you add the salt early, it tends to get very sticky and slimy. So when it's halfway cooked, when that sliminess is already gone, then I would add my salt content in here, and that helps not to make it sticky. That's what I find from my experience. So it's about 3 minutes in the cooking, 3 to 4 minutes in the cooking, and I'm gonna add my salt now, because if you look at my spoon, it's not slimy. See, it's not slimy, but when you add the salt early, I find that it usually gets so slimy. And now I start adding it halfway in the cooking process. So I'm gonna add a teaspoon of salt, and I like to add and then I'll taste it, and if it needs more, I'll add it after I mix this in well, because I don't want to overpower it with salt. So I'm gonna turn it up here now, and I'm just gonna cook it about for 2 more minutes, and that's it, because we don't like to overcook it and kill all the nutrients. We just like to like steam cook it a little. It looks dark on the bottom because that's the tomato paste, but guys, this is actually ready. My husband likes it this way because he don't like it overcooked, but I like it to go a little bit more. So I'm just gonna cook it for another 2 minutes, and I'll show you guys how beautiful it is when it's done. It already looks nice, and the color is nice. I like the way how it looks with the tomato paste. So guys, I hope you will try the tip of adding the salt later on, because see, there is no slime at all, not any at all. So that's one little tip for frying okra. So here it is, our fried okra without any meat or shrimp. To all my vegetarian viewers and subscribers, I hope you guys like the step that I did for this video. I'm gonna plate it out and do a taste test so you know how it tastes. But okra is a very nutritious vegetable, and it's very nice to consume. It's a very nice dish to have if you want to stay away from meat and any seafood, but I like to have mine with some dal. So I'm gonna dish out and show you guys and let you know what it tastes like. So here is my plate with our fried okra. I have some of my mango achar, and I love to have fried okra with dal and rice. So that's what I'm gonna have for my dinner today, and I'm just drooling right now. So guys, here it is, and before I take my mouthful, I just want to say that the One Guyana Food Festival is coming out with their first cookbook. In there we'll have some vegetarian dishes, it will have some meat dishes, and some seafood dishes. So please check it out when the book is out. It's very nice to give to a friend, to give to a family member, or anybody who's interested in Guyanese cooking or Guyanese food. So please remember to support the book. It's gonna have some pretty good, interesting recipe. So I mix up here my okra And I want to put some more. I love fried okra with dal and rice. And I put some of my achar, guys. And this is my dinner tonight. I want to cheers to everybody, to all my viewers and all my subscribers. Just want to say that I really appreciate you guys for being with us through all our videos. I want to shout out to all my support. This is your mouthful. Oh my god, this is so good, guys. So fresh, so nice, and so delicious. I'm not missing any meat right now. This is a vegetarian dish, and I am absolutely not missing any meat. And sometimes we like to cook in our house some vegetarian food because we're cleaning out our system. I'm gonna eat another mouthful. This one is for me. So good, guys. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please remember to do so. Until then, I'm gonna catch you guys for my next video. Stay blessed. Bye for now.